Oh, hello there. This is Video Games and Such once again, and I'm playing Sonic Mania. Up to the press garden level zone. Now, I did watch a bit of the last video back, and I called, I think I called Wing Fortress Sky Fortress, so it's Wing Fortress, and I'm sure, I mean, maybe not, because no one's watching, but if anyone's watching and they comment, then I'm aware that I made a mistake in that video. And I probably made more than one mistake as well. I think there might be another one or two that I think I said lives instead of rings when I was saying like I didn't get enough lives. So this is Press Garden. So this is a brand new stage thingy. And there's something in there. How do I get it? Alright, once again, wasting time. Can't climb on that thing, apparently. These guys are cool. I think that they're original enemies. I'm not 100% sure. It could be from Sonic CD or something. But I don't recognize them. From my recollection. I haven't played every single Sonic game in the universe, but this is an interesting level. It's a garden. It's also a printing press. Because why not? Alright, now, I hope I didn't screw this up this time. I fell off the edge last time. Just a waste. Just a waste. Waste of an opportunity to get a Chaos Emerald. Now, it's not as easy as it looks, these ones, because the turning can be a bit tricky. I really need to get some rings. And I really still need rings. Deja vu. Yeah, these stages are really cool. But it can be tricky, for sure. So it is harder than it might look if you'd never played it. There's some rings. I'm actually doing okay for rings now. Ah. Oh boy. Keep speaking too soon. Keep jinxing myself. I also keep missing out on rings. That would be handy. Okay. Mark 3. Alright. Now, where is the UFO? I have no clue. I think I'm going the wrong way. There's some rings. There's the UFO. I finally saw it. I think I should be taking the inside track there. And there. I can see it now. There it is. And oh boy. Alright, down. Different way to lose. Losing in all sorts of ways. Oh man, I'm concerned that I'm not going to get all the Chaos Emeralds. I am concerned. But anyway, back to the level. And it's an interesting little level. I scratched myself and I paid for it. Scratch myself on the forehead there for those of you playing at home. So look, it is a cool level. I guess the colors aren't exactly as like pretty and aesthetically pleasing as necessarily I would like, but it's not to say that it's bad by any means. On the contrary, I think it's quite cool. Yeah, I don't know what it is about trying to climb on those things. On those things, I guess, as well. I wonder if this is a different pathway or if it's like a new place that I haven't been before. It's probably a bit of both. So you'll see some familiar things. So these things, I think they might have even been in Flying Battery, but I think they're also in a Launch Base as well on Sonic 3. And I'm talking about that like metal big spinning thingy. Ah, damn. I think I need 25 rings to get to the blue spheres stage, so I was 1 ring shy. If I'd been paying attention to my ring tally, I would have gotten a ring before hitting the checkpoint. Now, those bomb bunny enemy thingies, I don't recognize them either, but for all I know, they could be from a game that I just haven't played. Now, don't know where I am. There's the thing, checkpoint, so that's cool. Alright, let's get some spheres that are blue. This is quite a an interesting one. Very spirally and twisty and turny. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think if this is the one that I died on that one time where I was like, what the hell just happened? But maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Now, there's only 13 rings. Lots of blue spheres. So there's got to be this cluster of 9 here, plus 4 loose rings. And then the rest of the spheres, I guess. So I just got to hold on tight. Okay. I think I have to jump onto that. Ah, no. I was too slow. I definitely pressed the right button on my D-pad. I'm playing with a Pro Controller here. Really good controller. I think definitely better than the one for the Wii U. The one for the Wii U is not bad, but it's just, it feels a bit more flimsy in your hands and not solid, and the shape isn't as good. So yeah, they definitely improved upon the Pro Controller. Some people who are used to the PlayStation or... you know what? I'm back here. I was here before, wasn't I? People who are used to the PlayStation and Xbox controllers, they might kind of wonder why there isn't an analog shoulder button, or rather a pair of them. And I think that's a fair criticism. I suspect it's just Nintendo cutting costs, I guess, because they have been known to do that a bit. It's interesting how the GameCube controller had some analog shoulder buttons. But nothing since, I think. The Wii didn't, Wii U didn't, and nor has the Switch, so that's interesting. But that being said, I can't think of a whole heap of examples of games where analog shoulder buttons have been that useful. Now, I'm trying to think if the Dreamcast was the first console that did that. I'm not quite sure. Might have been. Good old Dreamcast. Way too ahead of its time, unfortunately. It is funny how the Dreamcast kind of pioneered so many things that ended up, you know, being pretty standard, or if not standard, they showed up elsewhere. So what springs to mind are, like, again, the analog shoulder buttons. The PlayStation and Xbox still have them. I'm pretty sure PlayStation does. I don't have a PS4, but and what else? So the screen on the controller, that was the Wii U had that. That's the VMU, the visual memory unit. The Wii U had a controller with a screen. Technically, the Switch kind of does as well, except you could either use it as a screen or have it on your TV, not both. What else is there? It had two... I'm trying to think. It had two sockets for like memory cards / rumble controllers, and I think the original Xbox might have had that as well, but I don't know if anything else since has had that. I was going to try and go back for those rings, but I don't think I will bother. Again, it's funny how I get myself into these tangents with my commentary. I don't know how. I mean, I do know how. I was talking about the Pro Controller. But there you go. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in this level. I'm sure if you kind of don't look carefully, you'll miss it. I feel like there's a secret here that I'm missing, but maybe not. It looks like you can go in there, but I don't think you can. I'm not even going to bother trying to kill him. I'll lose my rings. Oh wow, speaking of which, I feel like... Ah, there we go. All I wanted was my life. I'm not too stressed about losing my rings now. But there we go. There go the rings. This level's cool. I like it. The music is kind of cool. I wouldn't say the music's like spectacular. It doesn't really. I don't find it to be that catchy, but it's not too bad. And I do like all the printing presses in the background, and the papers kind of flying up and down, left and right, and such. Pretty cool. Wow, look at all those enemies. And yes, I know I pronounced that wrong. I did it intentionally. Ah, great. Ah, good. I kind of rescued myself there, and I'm glad that I didn't run into a baddie there. I feel like there's so many secrets I'm missing out on. There are probably some frustrated viewers watching all of these saying, "You missed the thing." And probably every place I look for secrets, there's going to be nothing. And then I go right past the secrets, but I guess you can't know until you look. Here's another stage. They really do like making me bounce and jump backwards and stuff. What a maneuver. So, lots of things around. There's a 4x4, 16. Quick maths. Oh man. At the time of, actually it's probably a bit outdated now, but within the last week or two there was this video on Facebook floating around and memed where this guy is at a radio station recording some sort of freestyle. I almost don't even want to say anything more about it because you're probably thinking, shut up. But oh no, I pressed it too early. Oh man, I was going pretty well. Oh, shiver me timbers, look at the time. I have 12 seconds for this boss. Wow. I did a lot of backtracking there by accident, I guess, and I'm paying for it now. Bye-bye. Man. I might have played a bit more quickly if I'd known that I was, so far behind. So what I'm doing now is just getting more rings, just because it's effectively a health and I want a bit more health before I do the boss. I have beaten this boss before, but I don't know, be on the safe side. And now I'm just kind of wasting time on it, but I want to see what's around. Maybe I can, I don't know, find a special stage. So for example, I should be jumping for that cluster of rings there. Oh well, I'll do the boss. I'm up to it now. Alright. So, having knuckles and being able to climb up could probably come in quite handy. This one. Alright. How many hits am I going to get in? 3. And flew too close to the sun. 3. Ah, nice. That was easy. Except for the part where I lost my rings. So, Act 1 done. Well, that's cool. I should have waited until after I beat the level. I'm actually not sure what happens when you get one of those blue ring boxes when you have 0 rings. I could have found out if I'd if I hadn't gotten it then, but whatever. I watched a video last night. Last night I intended on recording some game footage, but I just never got around to it. I was just kind of YouTubing a lot, watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I was watching some Jim Sterling, and I watched Jim Sterling's review of Sonic Mania, and he was talking about how Sega would only allow him to use so much game footage in the review, and which he kind of acknowledged and mentioned that it was pretty stupid, because how are you going to sell your game in a review if you're not allowing reviewers to actually show much of the game, which I totally agree with. It really is a bit silly. I guess they didn't want to spoil anything. I don't know, but I came from that the wrong side. But it was. I really do like Jim Sterling. I think he has a lot of apt things to say. I don't always agree with him, but he often does hit the nail on the head. And good on him for being independent now. I noticed that he was. I remember he was going for doing stuff for like Destructoid and maybe Escapist, I think, and something like that. Jimquisition. I did like that the old song, the Born Different, Born Innocent, and so on. I did like that song, but apparently he's got a different song now. I hadn't watched Jimquisition for quite a while, but I watched a few episodes last night. So I like the cuckoo bird. That's cool. So that's how they get you. They distract you with a cool enemy and then you lose rings. I think I might prefer the song in Act 2. Certain Doom. Maybe I should have seen that coming, but oh well. Yeah. Alright, so this level is more like kind of snowy, icy. So it's kind of cool how they changed it up a bit and made it a bit frozen. Hey, there's a nice shield. That'll be handy. Where was I? What was I talking about? Lots of different things. But yeah, Jim Sterling is a good guy. Oh yeah, I was also mentioning that he's independent now. So he's actually, he doesn't even put ads on his videos, which I really admire that. So he's all funded by Patreon and stuff, which is good on him, hey. So I don't really have any sort of intentions with this for monetization, at least anytime soon. I looked it up, and apparently to get to monetize your videos, you need to have at least 10,000 channel views. So given that at the time of recording I've got like 1 subscriber, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So at this point I'm just going to do this for fun and just see where it takes me. It might not take me anywhere, and then once I get a job I might not have any time to do it, but while I have the time I'm going to do it and just see where it goes. So once again we're getting some blue spheres and some rings. So I was trying to find, I'm going to leave those 2 there. Gonna leave them there. Trying to find where I get those blue ones from. I probably have to bounce on one of the orange thingies. But which orange thingy? That'll do. Alright. Now, hang on. I thought some of these would turn into rings, but I obviously didn't have the right vantage point. Oh no. Okay. Well, I've lost my chance to get a perfect, and I've also screwed that up a bit. Alright, so I'm not going to get the gold, but let's see if I can get the silver. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Okay, there's some rings. Oh. This is tough. This is tough. Okay, so I've got that one stray one there. How the hell am I going to get that? Oh man, if I'd known. Oh gee. Wow. If I had known that there was a 4x4 grid there, I would have done that very differently. Oh well. You live, you learn. That's quite a tricky one. It is amazing how, I guess, the creativity of creating those stages. I wonder if it's just one specific person who just makes those stages or what, but they're really well done. I mean, some of them are pretty damn hard, but they do, with this game in general, mostly, they have really gotten the challenge versus the... I wanted to go into that special stage. But never mind, I've got the other kind of special stage instead. So what's this? The 3rd time I've attempted this one. Jeez. Jeez Louise. So, this way, this time. That's better. Okay, I'm going to try and keep it within my sights this time. Maybe then I won't have to, like, run out of rings so much. I'm definitely on track much better this time. It feels like I bounced in the air there, which is a bit weird. Alright, the UFO is quickly disappearing from my reach, but it's within sight still. And if I can keep getting these blue balls, blue spheres, I can win. That was silly. Got plenty of rings now, more than enough to keep me going for a while. So you got to take the shortcut there. Alright, I reckon I can do this thing. There we go. Good, finally. Only took 3 tries. So that's 3 Chaos Emeralds. I'm not quite sure how many more opportunities I'll get to get the rest of the Chaos Emeralds. I hope plenty, because who knows how hard the other stages are. the ones that I haven't experienced yet. I think, if I recall correctly, I've got like 3 or 4 Chaos Emeralds on my other file, my Sonic file. So I'm not going to go back and get those 10 rings. Hey, there's a life. Alright, got to be careful here because if I break all of these, I could easily get hurt. The Robotnik box hurts you, which doesn't come as too much of a surprise. It's very, I suppose, reminiscent of the poison mushroom in Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan, aka the Lost Levels. It's the best kind of comparison I can draw. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna try. See, the problem is that sometimes I think, am I going on an alternate path, or am I just going backwards and I don't know it? Or both, you know? So, oh, there's life. How do I get that? Don't know. Alright, this way. Okay, it's just gonna take me back. So, arguably that was all for nothing, but maybe there was some advantage of being in a icy thing, I don't know. Here's another blue sphere stage. Alright, I don't think I've even played this one before. Okay. And it's gone. Wow, okay, so I just looked at the time and I'm, once again, close to half an hour. You know what? I swear I just saw a gigantic ring. I'm gonna go back. I can't go back, can I? Great. The temptation to just die. I don't like to die on purpose, but damn, son. And I don't think I've acknowledged those enemies. So those enemies are from Mushroom Hill Zone from Sonic and Knuckles. So another appropriate placement of an old enemy in a new stage. Good work. I was going to say Sonic Team, but it wasn't Sonic Team. Good work. I was going to say Backbone, but it's not Backbone, is it? I don't even remember. Alright. Ah! Cool. I got another life by getting all the rings back, so that actually kind of worked out in my favor. I'm a little disappointed that when you have both the running shoes and the invincible, it just doesn't just play the invincible theme faster. And oh man, I really want to get past this bit because I'm worried that I'm going to get spiked again. And I want to survive. Alright, good. Alright. Special stage of this blue sphere variety. I probably should be bouncing, but I want to see what's around here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, alright. Alright. So, okay, I see now. Now I see. I'm going to go the safer way. I'm not going to try and jump over those red spheres. And now, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I should have saved those 4 blue spheres for last because I'm not going to be able to get all the rings. Let's see if I'm right. Think I'm right. Think I'm right. But you know what? At least I'll be able to get the silver. I believe I'm right. I'm definitely right. Oh well. Alright, there it goes. Alright, back to Press Garden. I've got plenty of time, hopefully. 5 minutes should be enough time to get to the boss, hopefully, and beat it. Be very careful here. Alright. Alright, now. I'm not even gonna try and get those rings because I'll just die or get hurt and lose. Ah, speak of the devil. That I did not see coming at all. Big shard came and got me. Oh, okay, cool. This is a nice looking one. It's like nighttime. Right, so I think the key is to, well, first of all, don't fall in the hole. And keep the UFO in your sights. If you can keep the UFO in your sights, I think your chances of success are actually quite a lot higher. Alright, that's not good. Alright, that's not good. I wanted to get to that box of rings. Got that one. I can still kind of see it. It's off in the distance a bit now, but I can see it. And if I pick up speed, it should happen soon. Nope, didn't get that box I wanted to. Oh boy, okay. Oh no, oh no. Damn! Alright, well, there's another opportunity missed. I don't remember if I mentioned, but if anyone does want to see me continue my Super Mario World playthrough, I can play through it with commentary going forward, if you're interested in that. Because I would like to play through all of Super Mario World. It gets pretty hard towards the end. I think I'd probably die a lot more than I did so far, but it would still be fun. Alright, this is hard. This is hard. This is very hard. Oh wow. So, I mean, it's timing, and it's also the fact that Knuckles doesn't jump as high as Sonic. It really doesn't help here. Wow. I need to jump before it arrives, but I also need to not get frozen. Wow. Alright, well. It was difficult to avoid that checkpoint without... oh, I spy invincible. But yeah, overall, I'm quite impressed with this zone. It's a good zone. I was trying to go up there. I thought there might be something up there. But yeah, it is weird how you do get frozen while you're invincible. I guess maybe the reason for that is sometimes you need to go into the ice cube in order to progress. Maybe that's why. But you would think maybe that becoming invincible would make you immune to frozenness, but never mind. So right now, I'm a little bit confused. And I'm no longer confused. And now I'm just getting hurt. Okay, I've only got 2 minutes left now, so I should get a move on. I cannot remember the boss of this level. But hopefully it's coming up soon. That was good. Wow, I'm really running out of time now. Oh god, I think I'm gonna run out of time. But we'll see. I've got it. Not quite. Oh, this one. Okay, I know this one. So what I need to do is I need to hit him while he's in the air. And hit him when he's down. Oh yes, and there's the our dear friends from Metropolis saying Sonic. The starfish. stars. Oh man. I need that ring. Oh, that's a relief. But, you know what, I might run out of time anyway, so. Oh, never mind. With 9 minutes 11 left, I died. So I'm almost... I almost wish I had time over once again, but maybe this time I can do it. It seems that you only get one chance to hit him. It seems. No way. I'm kind of surprised. It didn't seem like I hit him enough times. But hey, I'm not going to complain. So, it's pretty much half an hour. Well, 36 minutes or so. So, once again, I'm going to wrap this one up. I might just watch the transition to the next zone first. I'm trying to remember what is next. I don't remember. Quartz Quadrant, of course. No! Stardust Speedway. I knew it was a Sonic CD level. And again, that just shows how unfamiliar I am with Sonic CD. Because I haven't played. I remember having the demo of the PC version and I played a lot of the first level. But was it a demo? Maybe it wasn't a demo. Maybe I just wasn't any good. But anyway, right now I'm just rambling about something unrelated. So... thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. And I'll be uploading these videos at some point. I'm hoping that tonight I can get my hands on my modem and set it up and get some faster internets. But that remains to be seen. That's just a dream at this stage. But thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a good evening.